Hey everybody, welcome to Stirring It Up. It's so nice to have you here in our little outdoor kitchen today with Jana Beal, our executive chef. How are you doing, Jana?
Hey, doing well, chef. How are you?
I see you have a big bowl of custard right there.
That's right.
Man, I love custard. You know, in the old days, you'd come home from school and there'd be a big old clay bowl on the table full of custard. We had plenty of eggs, we had plenty of milk, we had plenty of sugar. And that was the dessert for every day you had it. So imagine what happened on holidays. They said, hey, got some custard for your holiday.
Custard everywhere.
Yeah, so we're doing a Tarte la Bouie, the boil or the burned custard tart, which is famous in Cajun country. Did y'all have that?
That's right. We sure did. My grandmother still makes this tart.
And it's just really a good way to make use of...
Of cream and, yes sir, cream and eggs.
Okay, good. I'm going to go ahead. I have a little milk down in here. I'm going to put some heavy whipping cream, and I'm gonna let that come to a boil. You have to make the crust.
That's right. I'm gonna go ahead and start making this crust because you really want to make the dough and then let it refrigerate for a couple of hours before you bake it off.
And I'm gonna put a little quarter pound of butter here to melt in that cream while I mix my other stuff. So what's going in yours?
I got flour, sugar, a couple of eggs, some room temp butter, and some baking powder here, a little vanilla.
This is a really easy crust, and it's a kind of a sweet crust. It's very cakey. And it was
like
meant
a sweet dough.
Yeah, like a sweet dough. That's exactly right.
And I'm just going to pulse this.
Yeah, pulse that, and it'll come out. You can just let
together.
It spin. It'll come together like a nice ball. So while you're doing that, I'm melting my butter in the milk here, and in my bowl. Just go ahead and hit that on high gear.
It's on.
You got that?
Yep.
There you go. Now I'm going to whip my egg in here real good. I'm going to put some sugar. This is actually the filling for it. So I have some egg. I have the nice sugar. I'm gonna put some vanilla in here as well. A little cornstarch. Cornstarch always went in. You could put flour in this custard tart if you wanted to. So I'm gonna whisk all of that around. And Jana, then I need to temper that with the cream.
Yes, sir.
There you go. You can pour a little bit in there for me. And temper it. I'm putting hot milk into the eggs. Just go ahead and pour it on in there. And that's good enough right there. I'm gonna go back onto the stove. And we're gonna, there you go, put that on high. I'm gonna pour the tempered custard back into the milk and just kind of continue to whisk it with my half and half. So what we have is a nice custard that's being cooked with a vanilla flavor, very simple.
Very simple.
And then of course you have the dough that comes together really nicely. You just whip it together. And you see what it looks like when it comes out. We've already put some of the dough down in the pot right there. So stir that up, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Jana, that's our custard tart. Look how beautiful that is. I'm gonna put a little powdered sugar on it.
It smells great.
And so easy to make. And look how you roll that dough over the top
just
of it.
Fold
nice
it over
just
gently.
fold it right on over right there, huh?
That's right.
Y'all, I tell you what, these are the kind of desserts we're looking at here. We're looking at those wonderful regional desserts that from years gone by, we want to resurrect them. And it's Dairy Month. So anyway, look, y'all go ahead and try it out. We're gonna just keep stirring it up here.